So this weekend, Toscana, well, are you done going to Crazy Town?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, we're somewhere up in Minnesota. Let's watch together and find out where we go. landing drink time again. We made it to St. Paul, Minnesota, honey.
Yes, to the Twin Cities.
Yeah. Well, we'll visit the other twin, Minneapolis, next week.
I just lumped them together. Whenever I think of one, it's the Twin Cities. I put them together.
Very true. Very true. Nice little morning. We got away from Hub's Landing there in Hastings. I started the camera a couple minutes late because we were headed for the lock.
Yeah.
The lock's right there, so that's the first thing that we go through. And it was pretty quiet. There wasn't a lot of traffic. We passed one towboat a little later on. A lot of bridges in downtown St. Paul.
Yes, and then before you actually get to St. Paul, there are a lot of barges off to the side, like staged, ready to get filled and then, of course, moved. But
and some of them go up, which, and you'll see. We'll do another video. We did take a little trip with the dinghy up the Minnesota River, and it's actually navigable. They have there's some grain facilities up there, so in the fall, barges will go up there. But then that's it. That's as far up as they go. The lock you watched us go through is the last one that any commercial traffic goes through.
And you can notice as the timing goes on, the narrower the river gets. So, you always think of the Mississippi being so big, and up at the head of navigation, it's not so big.
No, it's widow. It's still swift though in a few places. The Omaha Bridge, you see when we go through there, it's some swift current going through. But no, it was nice. We spent a few days there at Watergate Marina,
yep.
And that is the furthest upstream marina. There's nothing else for marinas. That's the last one. And believe it or not, we found out there's people that live aboard their boats year-round in the water.
Yep.
Or well, they freeze them in. They're steel hull houseboats. They freeze them in. I just can't imagine.
Yeah, I would not want to walk those docks with all that snow. I just couldn't imagine. But
it's cold wintering in Alabama on the boat. Winter in St. Paul, Minnesota.
It would be long and cold. Yeah. Their boating season is pretty short.
Yes, it is. Well, I guess if you just freeze in the ice, it's not so short anymore.
Yeah, you just don't move.
And nobody's going to wake you.
This is true.
Yeah, real easy to enforce the no wake rules around the marina that time of year. But yeah, it's I'm trying to think what else we saw there. There's some paddle wheelers there in downtown St. Paul. Otherwise, it was. There wasn't a whole lot more than what you got to see on the video. It was pretty good. So then next week you'll get to see us go on up to the head of navigation. We'll do that, and gosh, then it's time to start heading back.
Boo. Sorry. I couldn't resist.
But anyway, we'll show you that next time. In the meantime, hope you enjoy, and
cheers.